Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're talking about variation number 3 of Rachmaninoff's Corelli variations. What I want to talk about in terms of motifs in this variation is the 3-note motif that we hear all over the place in the theme by Corelli. Those 3 notes, that melodic motif, takes place probably 6 times within the theme. In variation number 3, we have it over close to 20 times. And Rachmaninoff is going to be changing the intervals of that motif. Right now it's a step upwards and a fall of a third downwards. If we look at the first measure of variation number 3, we have the step upwards and a fall downwards, but the step has been decreased into a half step rather than a whole step. So instead of getting this, the E naturals all become E flats, which is just a half step away from D. So we get this sound. If I play it alone, from this to this. And it gives it just a little bit more of a chromatic flair. Now, in the first 2 measures alone, we get this neighboring motion motif 3 times. Right? Once here, here, and here. Right? That's going to happen all over the place in this variation. So the rhythmic and melodic motif of those 3 notes is a staple here. However, the harmonies that Rachmaninoff is using is a lot more progressive and forward-thinking than those of Corelli's theme. What we're expecting here in the first 2 measures is D minor to go to A major. Right? On the whole, we get that, but Rachmaninoff adds lots of dissonance. Listen here. If I just play that last chord, it's not quite A major, though it shares some of the same tones. So it's just a little bit off in some way, and it creates lots of tension in this way. The next 2 measures does something similar. We should expect D minor to go to C major. We get this. Notice where we're ending. That's very far away from C major. But we do get that sonority of C major. It just gets tweaked at the last moment by a rhythmic and melodic motif of that turn. So Rachmaninoff is just going to do this for the 16 measures of this variation. One of my favorite moments is in the second set of 8 measures. Rachmaninoff sets up the harmonies again. We're expecting D minor to go to A. And then we expect it to go to C major, right? Listen to what Rachmaninoff does in this 3rd line. We get that C major sonority, but it resolves to F minor when we don't expect it. And it just creates this dark harmony. And because of that, along with this rhythmic and melodic motif, the final line of the variation has a lot of activity. We get lots of weird harmonies. So just in those 4 measures alone, we get A minor, we get F major, we get D flat major, right? These harmonies are just really wacky compared to what we had in our theme. So let me go ahead and play all of variation number 3. Be thinking about this minuet dance feeling. Be listening for all of these melodic and rhythmic motifs of ba-da-dum, and be looking for the peculiar harmonies that Rachmaninoff is going to take us in. This is 20th century music, by all means. So here is variation number 3. So that is variation number 3. It's a rather peculiar variation, lots of rhythmic variety and some strange harmonies that Rachmaninoff takes the theme to. So come back tomorrow, we'll talk about variation number 4. It is a very beautiful variation and has lots of similarities with variation number 3 in terms of strange harmonies. So come back tomorrow and I will see you then. Thank you.